How do you see the ever-changing world you live in? Through a screen or through your own eyes? How you use your mind is dependent on how you absorb the world you see, but the effects you endure could be just as dramatic.
Students need to spend more time in books rather than in front of video games, which is that other side of media, just like television. They need to spend more time reading rather than seeing what entertainment's out there. Let their mind be creative rather than letting the television tell them what is creative.
The negative effects of using the technology that is all around us might not be worth the short-term positive outcomes that come from using it. Even though technology can make the world seem like a smaller place, some of the outcomes that come from it can prove to be not as good. Face-to-face communication is becoming a lot less common as social media sites like Twitter and Facebook are becoming more popular. Another negative effect is that spelling and grammar have become less important to the younger generations. Technology isn't all bad, though. With the help of technology, students can contact each other more and more efficiently when they need to work on school projects together. As well as helping with collaboration between students, technology helps with the sharing of projects, too. Instructional technologist Casey Wise shares his thoughts on the positive side of technology.
Having technology at our hands allows for that critical thinking to take place and then that creation to take place in a much different way than it would have had we not had iPads or other technology that's available to kids. Just simply because now, I have the choice of an iMovie, I have animation, I can do claymation, I can do public service announcements. There's so many other things that kids can go, you know what, I don't want to make an iMovie, but I want to do this over here with stop motion video. That I can get the same message across, and I can still inform the teacher of what I learned, but it's a creative way of demonstrating what I'm learning differently than just ABCD.
Television also produces negative outcomes on education, especially for young children. If a child watches a lot of television, it could affect their creativity and the rate at which they learn proper speech. Time in front of the television also means time that isn't being used to read. Reading is one thing that does more good than bad. It is proven that if a child reads a lot, it helps them learn in all areas and also teaches the differences between good and bad and real and fake. English teacher Wendy Terpstra gives her thoughts.
I do believe there are some educational, TV shows out there. Even the cartoons are educational, like Dora the Explorer and, Blue's Clues. They do provide some educational value. I don't think it's a substitute, though, for education.
Books and television are also very different. Reading books helps make a child's attention span longer, where watching television does the exact opposite. Reading also makes the imagination of a child bigger and better. Television, again, does the exact opposite. Speech teacher Shelby McNutt gives his opinion on technology.
And again, it comes back to, do we put the kid in front of the TV as a babysitter? Or are we putting them in front of the TV to maybe learn something educational? And a lot of parents, the television is a cheap babysitter. We can turn it on and they're entertained, so I can rest, relax, go do something else, rather than taking them with them. Okay? Or rather than like in the summer going, okay, you can't watch television, it's a nice beautiful morning, go outside and play. We're getting away from, the playtime, which is actively doing something. Maybe that's why some of society is obese. Put the kid in front of the TV, so when they have free time, what do? Sit in front of the TV. If we take them outside to play, when they have free time as they get older, then they're going to want to go outside and play or do something with their hands that's not pushing buttons on a video game.
Whether it's television, a computer, a tablet, or a book, everything has an effect. Let's look at the world through our own eyes. I'm Haley Daugaard for PBS TV, Cable Channel 21.